Gmail model that she got her pregnant and she was gonna keep it, and he said, "No, I don't want you to keep it. I need you to get rid of it." So I have some text messages for you guys. I'm gonna read it out. We're gonna play a video. Then we can right get into it. These sports figures, yo, they on something else. So I'm gonna read a text message from her and from Anthony Edwards, and I'm gonna start with. So she said she took a picture of her. She got pregnant, and he said, hell no, can't do this. She said, so now what? He said, what a great response. He said, get an abortion. He said, honestly, I had an abortion with my son around 2 years ago, and I regret it every day. He said, man, you can't force a kid in the world. You don't know what it is yet. And then she says, being cool to you is it's just going to get an abortion by myself, and you're not doing as is going about your day. That's being cool to you. Obviously, you've been through this before, just by your reaction. He said, I will send you money to help you out. And she said, I didn't ask for it, but okay, you just don't want a baby. Is that why you're saying all this? Because I've been cool with you. He said, I don't want kids. Let's handle it like grown-ups. She said, okay, I'm not trying to force you to be a dad to a baby you don't want. I just don't like abortion. That doesn't you don't care about no one but you. He said, you got the money, what's up? He said, cuz now you finna make it problem. You about to make it a problem. And then she said, finna make what a problem exactly. I don't give a F. I've been a nice the whole time. I don't bother you because I don't bother you. Nothing don't speak to me like that. I told you I would because you want me to. So that's that talking about it in life. Just be somewhat understanding. I told you I'll be home soon. He said, okay, just make sure I get the video of the box and the right pills. And she said, one of the pills would oh no, I have to skip this one. And then she said, let's see if I can find some more. Yeah, that's pretty much it. Everything else on the text is some BS. And so I believe that she's going to continue with the pregnancy. But the thing is, it's like since he got exposed with these text messages, because the internet is we put stuff on the internet, it stays there forever. Because if the baby is born and then years later she gone, the baby probably goes. Somebody could send her something like, hey, this is send some stuff to the baby or to the mom and say, hey, your daddy didn't really want you like that and everything, because when you put this on the internet, it stays forever. But yeah, man, Anthony Ellis, and also I think he has another baby on the way too, by his former girlfriend and everything. But yeah, man, these sports figures, man, they messy, especially these young players. We're gonna play a clip for you guys. What we talking about after that, we're gonna chop it up. Go ahead, Kate.
With the Minnesota Timberwolves star. According to the accuser, Edwards got her pregnant, even including a photo of a positive pregnancy test. However, his supposed immediate response was for her to get an abortion, even forcing her, despite her protests, and sending her $100,000. After apparently going through with it, Paige was surprised that he lawyered up.
Yeah, that's a little clip of it. But yeah, man, these sports figures, they don't know how to wrap it up. I remember earlier we were talking about Zion Williamson and everything, and then Mariah Mills, this situation. And matter of fact, Mariah Mills, she went viral again. I saw this on No Jumper about, she's talking about how Zion, he's not doing a good job. He said, you need to lose some damn weight and everything. I'm telling you, man, we talked about this earlier. You picked the wrong one, especially these IG models, which they are broke. Hey man, they gonna get you. And today they got Anthony Edwards, and now he's in a situation, and that's why he's viral. So, what's your take on this, Ronnie, with Anthony Edwards and the situation he got an IG model pregnant?
No, that what we're talking about in the second topic. The simple fact is how a lot of these men don't know the simple points of pretty much wrapping it up or not that, but getting a vasectomy if you're not ready to have children. See, with the thing with Anthony Edwards, he was trying to play the good route when he said, "Yo, I give you 100K if you just get rid of the situation," and she said no, because you gotta understand, majority of these women they're gonna use the opportunity, especially you a ball player, your contract like over 20 million. She knows she's gonna benefit from it. Why would she do that for? And I'm not gonna lie, if I was her, I'd do the same thing. Why would I try to get rid of something that I know is gonna benefit me for a very long time, which is that baby. So he dropped the ball on that one, and I know he know in his mind he made a terrible mistake. But these ball players, they never understand something. No, sorry, I was informed by somebody that actually used to play ball, and he told me before these guys actually go to the league, they have to take a class on how to deal with these type of women.
Yep.
And that's the funny thing is they take a class, they pass the class, but however they still deal with the same behavior. It kind of shows you that some of these men are wanting to live these type of lifestyle and not only that, but they want these type of women. So this the result. You want an OnlyFans model, you want an IG model. Yeah, she look good. We don't have a picture of her. Hopefully they will show a picture of her. But she look good. Now you got to deal with her for 21
I'll
years
find
of
a
your life.
picture. I'll find a picture right now. Hold on.
So, but yeah, be careful, if it's not explicit, because
I got you.
you only. But yeah, so you screw, man. You messed up. Now you mess up your future. You messed up your bag. And let's say you get another woman pregnant. Now you got to deal with this OnlyFans model and deal with the woman you gonna have on the next coming around. Good luck to you, my brother. You failed this one. Go ahead, Akeem. You muted.
Brothers, thank you so much for allowing me to speak. Y'all gave great points. Anthony Edwards is 22 years old. Zion Williamson is 23. Can y'all hear me?
Mm-hmm.
Anthony Edwards is 22. Zion Williamson is 23. Anthony Edwards' grandmother and mother died in 2015 from cancer. They had shared custody. His older sister and his older brother had shared custody, so he had been bouncing from home to home. No word of his daddy. Your dad teaches you sexual discipline, not by what he say, by what he do. If you see your dad coming home in and out from work, going to church, respecting your mama, not having outside kids, that register in your mind that I'm not supposed to do that. Wasn't nobody there to show him that. These young guys in the league now, even and we can give an outside Mellow Ball's youngest son. He's dating some Instagram model. They're not practicing sexual discipline. They're not being taught marriage. I don't even think that's in their mind. They're too young to get into marriage, too. Because from a mental standpoint, they're not even ready to handle the money that they're given. Most of these guys going to end up broke after 10 years in the league. We've seen it. Look at Sean Kemp. Look at Tim, whatever the other guy named who lives in Rhode Island. He started working for Starbucks. The Delonto West, whatever his name is.
He's
So
homeless.
see,
But
he's homeless.
he's got mental problems too.
So you telling me all these guys are linked that I'm saying daddies was never home. So they don't know what sexual discipline means. And they got a ton of money, which allows them to be narcissists. Money allows you to be a narcissist if you've never been taught to be humble. I want y'all to listen to me when I tell you that. Most men who are very promiscuous have narcissistic behavior. There's no such thing as accountability when it comes to them. Clearly, he asked the lady to get an abortion. You thought you could clean it up with 100,000, like she's just a regular, like she's a rag doll, like she's a body, not knowing he's a human. We don't know what that baby could have been. New York, Minnesota judge, or the next football players. Who knows? You're making hasty decisions, and then on top of that, no word about God, no word about. Let's get this straight. A lot of these guys, if they say they was Christians, they would have to prove it to me. If they say they was Muslim, I would have to see them pray. You never. All these situations, none of these people go to church. None of these people have no foundation of faith. So we're living worldly. So we need to expect these all nefarious things that going down. You sleeping with, you just met her. You slept with her without a condom. Did you ask her to go take that test to see if it's straight down now? You having a baby with somebody you don't even know, baby. And she was able to just clean that up for 100 racks. You know what I'm trying to say? So it's important that we need to have our foot on these kids' necks. Perhaps the gentleman should claim full custody pending paternity test if a woman is willing to be optimistic with her womb. I truly fear for the child's well-being. He's 23, Natasha Vincent. He didn't have no daddy for him to stand on business. He's making $1 million. He's able to be narcissistic and financially abusive because nobody taught him to be humble. Nobody taught him that integrity means everything. That decision he made, there's no integrity. That's a little boy. He's 23. A 23-year-old would make a decision like that. If his daddy was around, he said, "You got her pregnant?"
It wouldn't work either like that, King. Because look at LeVar Ball, LeVar Ball and his sons, and he told his sons, "Hey, you're not gonna find a woman like your mother, because you're gonna get some of these models. You're gonna sleep with them. They're not gonna be like your mother." And it's like that, and all three of them. LaMelo, Leangelo just had a baby by what's his name from Love and Hip Hop, and LaMelo, he dates somebody older than her. So that's an IG model. It's crazy right here. I mean, and the thing is about it, Hakeem, they are out here at these games praying on them. They on that pray. It's like, hey, if he could look at me, if I could wear something that he could get a close eye, if I could get courtside, if I could be right behind his bench, and he could see me, if I look good, if we're something sexual and seductive, they be preying on these basketball players, yo. NFL too. And they say, hey, and I'm gonna say, hey, look, hey, I'm gonna see I'm leaving real quick. Look at my IG. You go on their IG. Lord have mercy. And they start sending some stuff too. Hey, let's meet at a hotel or something like that. Especially hit these cities like Miami. Look what happened to Tyreek Hill and Xavier Howard. Los Angeles.